There were definitely some times when I almost slipped up though. Ben, don't do it. Don't do it. No buy. So it's officially been 1 month since I have bought any clothes and accessories during my no buy February. And now it's time to buy everything in sight. Just kidding, not really. So I wanted to do this update video, tell you how it's going. Am I going to continue doing it? What did I learn from this experience? When I started this no buy at the beginning of the month, it was a little grating, honestly. I didn't know if I had the willpower in me to stop shopping compulsively and emotionally. I was in the habit and maybe even a ritual of shopping online. So not doing that throughout the day or first thing in the morning was actually kind of jarring. It was a little shocking. So having this kind of strict set of parameters for me, I think worked really well over the month. And one of my main intentions in doing the no buy was to focus more on relationships with people, to do literally anything else that I felt like actually adds value to my life, like going into nature, going walking, people watching. I've been lifting weights more, which is something that I've wanted to get into more, as well as diving back into some hobbies that I have been neglecting. And I'm happy to say that I actually dove into most, if not all of those things. It felt like I had a lot more free time all of a sudden. I also have recently prioritized social activities like hanging out with groups of friends, meeting new people, going outside of my comfort zone, which tends to be just staying in my studio. So it's been less about consumption and buying, specifically of clothes, and more of just experiencing things, enjoying life for what it is. And I feel like it's been a pretty successful month overall. One of my other huge intentions was to use what's in my closet and embrace it for what it is, not for what I wish it was. I practiced getting more in the habit of just wearing the stuff that I have, finding new combinations, or maybe even outfit repeating. I think having less stuff and not constantly pursuing, the purchase of new things, it kept me in this mentality of like, Ben, you have plenty of stuff. Just use the stuff you have. I think digitizing my clothes in the app A Closet also really helped me see what I have and actually use 100% of my closet, which I'm very proud that I've done. So it's kind of like I was shopping my closet and then coming up with new combos of what I already had. I felt excited and motivated to embrace the stuff that I have and appreciate the craftsmanship that went into a lot of these pieces. This last no buy month definitely helped me slow down and realize how grateful I am for the things I already have. And also think about how much I just don't need. Like, I don't need to be shopping for new stuff all the time. I have plenty of amazing clothes. There were definitely some times when I almost slipped up though. The Essence sale, for example, went through the middle of February, and there were definitely some things on my wish list that I was like, oh, Ben, don't do it. Don't do it. No buy. No buy. Do I want more clothes? Of course I do. Do I watch a lot of runway shows? Yes. And do I see stuff that I'm like, oh my God, I need that now? Yes, of course. Like, that definitely happens. But having that personal restraints, like having that parameter of don't buy it though, I think helped me stay in the mindset of just because I love something or I see a really cool piece on a runway or whatever, that does not mean that I need to own it. We don't need to own every single thing that we like. It's kind of like going to an art museum or something. We're not going there to buy the Mona Lisa on the wall. We're going there to appreciate art and let it affect us in different ways, to see outside of our norm, to appreciate the beauty that's there, but we're not going there to buy anything. I think that mentality really helped curb some of these impulses that I naturally had to buy things over the last month, because I was thinking of it like, oh, that's a really cool piece, but I don't necessarily need to own that. Or I'd see somebody walking down the street with a really cool fit and be like, oh my God, those shoes, I need those shoes. But then something would trigger in my head that's like, no, you don't. You don't need them. You can appreciate them for the art that they are, but you don't need to buy them and put them on your own damn feet, Ben. Chill out, hide the credit card. But I do feel this kind of urge a little bit, let myself off the hook a little bit and not be so like sadomasochistic about it, and let myself buy things here and there. I think for me, maybe it's more about a moderation of buying things versus not buying things. Like, I love the idea of a low buy. I think for me, maybe that's a more realistic plan for me personally. But as soon as I catch myself going down that deep rabbit hole of online shopping, did the price change, all that stuff, I think that's when I'm going to have to click into a different mindset and just kind of slap myself in the face and be like, Ben, you need to stop doing that. Let's go into a low buy, or let's just do a no buy. But I don't know, I really enjoyed this last month of no buy, and I want to keep it rolling a little bit, see how long I can go. And if you watched all the way to the end of this video, leave a bear emoji in the comments down below. Smash all the buttons down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.
It was a Saturday night, I was all alone again. I'm feeling I couldn't hide. I picked up my phone and then I tapped on your avatar. sense of art.